Oh no.
I just realized I hadn't been recording that whole time. Whoopsie. Oh well.
Oh, so
I
do you actually record like every scene that you do?
I try to be honest. Yeah, it's at least all my streams and stuff. So I record at a higher quality than I stream at
Hmm.
because my internet's not bad, but I don't think I can stream at anything higher than 1080. Like I don't think that's
Okay.
like something I can get. So I I'm recording everything at like a consistent. It's like a tiny bit higher than 1080, like visually, and it just means that for with the YouTube VODs as well, because like, especially in a game like this where things are a bit more fast paced, sometimes with like the faster the movement, the more bitrate you can get, sort of thing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's for me, it cuts down on that, and it means that the VOD quality is a little bit higher for like people that go to watch it on YouTube. So that's
Oh, because you also base it on
right.
you also base it on YouTube then.
I put all my VODs up there, so yeah, and all I basically do is I crop it. So, for example, if we go and play Guess the Game after we're done with the game, I stop recording Undertale, for example. That's where the VOD ends on YouTube, but we keep going on stream. So
Oh,
it's
interesting.
yeah. So it's a way for like that I can like divide my content up without having to like edit it in post. It's mainly me being lazy, to be honest with you, but it's sort of just thinking about it, thinking about it ahead
Like
of time.
I started to record like the first streams right up until I finished more or less finished Redemption, which was the second game that
Sure.
I've ever streamed.
Yeah.
Um but then I just noticed that I was running out of storage out of my PC, then I stopped.
Yeah. Yeah. I ended up buying a external like 5 TB SSD purely
Yeah.
just to put VODs on. That's literally all its purpose is to like put VODs on. Because I think to give you guys some estimates, I think it's about like 7 to 8 gig a stream, roughly.
Yeah.
It's maybe a bit more. It might be like
Close to that, yeah.
10. It might be about 10, depending on like what's going on, I guess, in the game as well. Um, but yeah. Any guess the game today? I'm afraid I'm gonna have to put a hard cut-off point today at 3 o'clock because I need to be peacing out. I got bits I need to do, so I will cannot commit to guess the game. But on Monday, honestly on Monday I might just do a massive guess the game stream. I've been kind of vibing with that a lot recently. It's been fun, been good.
I love Guess the Game. Guess the Game is pretty damn fun.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like it's simple but it's effective. Does that make sense? It's that there's not a lot to it, but at the same time it's very engaging. It's very Twitch friendly as well. I think that's why I like it. Like doing it on the stream. It's like
Yeah.
it gets people talking about games. It's cool. Like
Yeah,
it a
and they
lot.
get to throw their guesses and all. It's
It's
fun.
true. Yeah.
It's interactive.
True.
It's interactive. That's the word.
Yeah. Yeah. So going back to Steam, for the sake of the YouTube VODs, I will not repeat too much of what we've just said, but we were talking about like early memories of TF2 and Steam a few minutes ago. Do you remember what your Steam library looked like in the first like year of you being on Steam? Do you remember what sort of games you would have had? It's okay if you'd rather not say.
No, it's not that I would rather not say. I just
Is
simply
that
can't like
that's fair? Yeah,
remember.
I said
I mean,
that. I
I could
realized.
probably check
Yeah,
like is there a way to check like what were like the history of like the game that you added
I think you
on
can.
Steam?
You can. I know you can do it by recently. Like, oh no, because I think that shows what games you played recently though.
Actually, I'm willing to check. Actually, I'm very interesting because I know, for example, that I started playing. I think TF2 was the very first game that I probably played on Steam, to be honest.
Yeah.
Um, Let me see if there is a way to check. I'm actually very curious. Yes, I got achievements for, okay, December 30, 2011, 2011, October 30, 2011.
2011. I think that's about the same time.
Yeah, June 24th, 2011. Okay, so I think that's the very my first achievement I got.
Okay, hell yeah.
But I actually would love to check um like the very first games that I even put on Steam. I think
Yeah.
that's super interesting.
Yeah, I don't know, it's just I feel like it's I don't know, I'm really I have a real big thing about looking at data like that, like not over anything actually important clearly, but like over silly things like Steam data or like looking over
Yeah.
like for me a big one's like categorizing games by like year of release and stuff like that as well. Like I don't know. I've just got it scratches my itch making like lists and checking lists. It's like
Yeah.
oh, it's cool. But yeah,
After this game, I will try to figure out if Steam has anything like sort of history.
yeah, I'd be amazed if it didn't have something like that. But I'm trying to think of where it'd be. It might be on your profile maybe, because you can like
Yeah.
do view games, but I don't know then if you can do it by like when added. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what mine were, because my early like
Oh, actually, yeah. We can check. Actually,
yeah
I'm being dumb because you can sort all of your library like dates added to library.
right.
If you do that and then you sort, can you sort?
I think
Yeah, we sort by
the
library.
only thing with that is doesn't it show when you last played things as well, so it might move certain bits about maybe. That makes
Mm,
sense. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe not.
ah, yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. No, but okay, no, I see. No, yeah, I have the games that, yeah, so I started using, that was okay, so the first ever game that I added on Steam was Saints Row 2,
Pog, let's go.
yeah,
Yeah.
September 13, 2009.
Damn, holy shit, okay. Yeah, I respect
That's
that though.
that's
I
crazy,
respect that.
2009.
Saints Row is a good first thing to go for. I've never played Saints Row 2. I like 3, I've got to say. I like 3.
Oh yeah,
But yeah.
2, in my opinion, is definitely like the best.
People have said, yeah, I honestly I might need to check Saints Row 2 out, because I've never really given it a chance. I don't know, like 3 was like I think so I was a little bit hurt by Saints Row 4. I don't know if you felt the same. I don't know if you played it. I
Yeah,
I didn't love it.
yeah.
I didn't love Saints Row 4. But Saints Row 3 was really good. So I think in my head I was like, you know what, I'm kind of done with Saints Row after Saints Row 4. I was like, I might play 2 one day. And then I never did.
Well,
So.
funnily enough, Saints Row was also done with Saints Row after Saints Row 4.
That's true actually. Yeah, that's a good point.
So,
That's
funnily
it.
enough,
At least we were mutual on that point. Thank you, Saints Row.
yeah.
Didn't they reboot it a couple of years back? Am I going mad? Did they try and do like a reboot or something?
Yeah, they did. They did. It didn't work out very well, though.
Oh, right.
I'll tell you that. Actually, now that you mention, that could definitely be like a good punishment game that you could add to the sheet. It's
Wait.
Saints Row the reboot.
Oh, God.
Oh,
The thing
yes,
is,
you found one.
so I've received a lot of flack from people off stream about buying Gollum. I don't know if I've mentioned this at any point, so maybe now is a good time. So I bought
Hmm.
Gollum for the forfeit thing, and people were like, why did you give them money? Like, the fact you even gave them £8. Like, they were like, we know you're doing
Because
it for
it's
stream.
fun.
It was fun to stream, but my god, like, in hindsight, I'm a little bit like, I don't think they deserve my money, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
There
feel
is
you.
an element of that. But nah, it's
I
like,
feel you.
I feel like with Saints Row the reboot, it'll also be either free of charge somewhere. Like, it might be free on Epic actually at some point, so I might keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, I think it already was at
Oh
some
really?
point.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out. It might do it. They sometimes repeat them on Epic, so I might have a look. Um, but yeah, but no, yeah, the reboot would be a good shout. I don't know if Saints Row 4 would be. The thing is, I don't. Is 4 like decisively bad, or is it actually just the consensus is it's bad? Because I'm sure there are people that would defend it, right?
What,
Or
Saints Row 4?
yeah, Saints Row 4.
I mean, I remember playing it.
Yeah.
Uh, in a not so official way, if you know what I mean.
Okay, sure, yep. I get
Um,
you. You've
and
had a Dave box for 20 of your own, I see. Yes, very good.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So I mean, I had fun. I think I remembered I having fun, but it was never the other Saints Row.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Like, again, like, I'm shitting on it. I definitely didn't hate it. But it was one
Yeah,
of these things where it's like, it could have been, compared to what I'd played previously, it felt like a downgrade, I think is probably the biggest thing, looking back. But yeah,
mm-hmm,
yeah.
for sure. It was already too much. We didn't need it to be so much.
Yeah. Yeah, it felt like it went in a bit of a weird direction, but it's, it is what it is. I also never played, I don't know if it was any good either, but Get Out of Hell, which is like that side game that came out.
Yeah.
But I have no idea, and if that was any good. I don't know, I think, is that meant to be in the gap of like 3 and 4? I got the impression it was, but maybe not.
Um, I don't remember exactly what it was. I think it was definitely after Saints Row 4,
Yeah.
and like for some reason, Gat went to hell. I don't remember why,
Uh,
but I think I
did
remember
he?
being like I never played it, but I remember
Yeah,
being like some kind of portal appearing out of nowhere.
right.
I don't know. I don't know. I
Did,
don't remember.
did he die in Saints Row 3 or something? Spoilers, by the way, for Saints Row 3. Apologies. Um,
Well,
well, maybe he
but
did.
yes.
Maybe he didn't. He ended up in hell, but maybe he survived. I don't know.
No,
Maybe he did a
nah.
Doom guy. He fought his way out of hell again.
I mean, that
Maybe.
would be fun.
Yeah.
That would be kind of fun. Not gonna lie. Um, but he died in 3. It was like literally in the beginning of 3. So
That's
even
true.
if it's a spoiler, it's not really, you know,
It's an opening.
spoiler.
I will say he's not like a massive part of 3 anyway, if that makes sense. Like, he's a pretty
Yeah,
prominent
no.
dude in the first bit, but he's like, he doesn't really do much. He just kind of fucking dies. Anyway.
Literally, like in the first what? Okay, not 15 minutes, but like in the first 30, I guess you could say, maybe. Yeah,
It's definitely
he gone.
early missions, yeah. I don't know if it was the first one or like the second. Yeah, it was something like that. It's something like that.
Ah, but yeah, I can also see. So I got Saints Row 2
Mm-hmm.
back in 2009, and then I started it getting more games apparently in 2011,
Mm-hmm.
which is when then I started like playing through more things.
Yeah.
Um, so I have here Metro 2033, which I never played. I have it on 2000 here, 2011. Um, I got Warhammer, Dawn of War
Let's go.
2.
There
There
we
you
go.
go.
There you go.
Great. That one I played quite a bit actually.
Yeah, I really liked it. It was a bit of heresy for me at the time because I had an orc army. And obviously in
Mm,
that game you're primarily killing like orcs and is it Tyranids in that game? It's something like that, isn't it, right? It's like orcs, Tyranids,
t
and
yes. It is.
I can't remember if you end up fighting I'm putting on my Warhammer glasses 1 second.
It's
Is it
Tyranids and the other.
is it like Dark Eldar or something like that?
I don't remember the name, but it could be.
Yeah, I've not been in the Warhammer zeitgeist for a while, but I used to be very, very into it. But yeah. Yeah, no, Dawn of War 2, there you go. Damn.
Awesome.
There it is.
I actually think I played more Dawn of War 1 rather than 2.
I've never the weird thing is I've never played one. Was one still really good?
Actually, now that we mentioned 1, I think today it just dropped the remastered one.
Oh really? Oh wow. I had no
I
idea
think
that they
I've
were
seen
remastering
something
it.
about it.
Uh-huh. Ah shit.
Okay. Where's the thing? I don't know a thing about this map. And there's a spy.
These are the yeah, these are all of the new maps. They're I don't know, I'm glad they're adding content to TF2, even if it's the community doing it at this point, which they have been for like 5-10 years at this point, it feels like.
Yeah.
I'm glad that the community is still actively making maps. It's really cool. It's nice to see.
Do they still run the Halloween maps and stuff?
Oh yeah, they're on like Scream Fortress. God, so TF2's 18 this year, which is a terrifying thought. But I think they're on like Scream Fortress, I want to say 15 or 16. And they said they're doing one this year around the MVM drop that they're doing. So they're doing community-led MVM stuff again, which is cool. Because we haven't had an MVM update since 2013, so that'll be good.
That's nice, because I still have some achievements that I want to get
Yeah,
from Halloween.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, so many like, yeah. But I'll definitely be doing TF2 stuff around Halloween. If you want a hand, just let me know. If you just want to play with someone, let me know. I'll be down.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Play with the Headless Horseman again.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, they've added some really fucking silly things into Halloween. I'm trying to remember what the silly one. They added like a really stupid one like a couple of years ago. Oh no, that was it. They added like a. Have you ever played Left 4 Dead?
I have not actually.
Oh, okay. So in Left 4 Dead 1 and I don't know if it's in 1 actually, but in Left 4 Dead 2 there's a versus mode where you can play as like the zombies and try and kill the survivors.
Yes, I heard.
They added that to TF2, but all of the mercs have like, when they're zombie mercs, they have different like class abilities and stuff to like try and kill off the remaining people. It sounds fun on paper, but it's actually like very broken. So they haven't, because it's a community that was a community made like mode. It ended up being not perfectly balanced, but as a Halloween mode, it's still pretty fun. You know, at the end of the day, I'm trying not to get too sweaty when it comes down to TF2 meta, if that makes sense, because TF2 is kind of stupid. It's sorry to anyone that cares like deeply about the comp side of it, but that's not why I'm into it. I just like it because it's kind of silly. That's kind of it. It doesn't take itself seriously.
I remember being one mode that I used to play. I think it was a limited mode. Well, of course it was a limited mode because it's not around anymore. But it was all versus one, where you were like a brawly kind of guy. I don't know if you remember.
Oh, so they've added that as an official mode now. That's not a because that was a community mode. I think they've added it as a like an official mode. So was it Saxton Hale? Was that the name of the dude?
Maybe, yes, I think so.
Yeah, so they've added Saxton Hale mode as a thing, and I think that was in last year's Halloween or Christmas update. There was like a festive version of it.
Nice.
But yeah, no, it's alright. We could go play it if you want. I'd be down. If you want to have a little break from the new maps, we can go give Saxton Hale a go. I don't know how many people are playing it, but
I haven't played that mode in forever. I think that's one of the last things that I played back then.
Yeah.
When I stopped playing.
Yeah. They keep putting like sentries down right near our base. It's like, oh my god.
I just want to see if I can snipe somebody. That would be fun.
Sniper time. What's your sniper of choice in PF? What are you going with?
I mean, I don't have many snipers, but well, for the ones that I have right now, that's the Bazaar. It's Bazaar called?
Oh,
the one that drops the recharge.
Bazaar bargain rating or something like that.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
From the ones that I have, which is just this one, the Sydney Sleeper and, well, regular one.
Yeah.
It's the one that I use the most.
Yeah. That's it. Honestly,
but I've seen some other snipers that looks absolute sick.
Yeah. I used to be a not that it really matters, but I used to be a huntsman player, sniper. So huntsman's like
Yes,
the bow and arrow. It's
I wish I still had that. I
Do
lost it for some reason.
you
I
want
think I
one? I
might.
think I've got a spare. Do you want one?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, I'll
Take
send
it.
it to you. I'll send it to you in a few.
I need to free up space on the backpack because I don't have because I'm only playing the free version. I never like bought anything in this game,
You sure?
which
Yeah,
I
yeah.
should. I should buy like that man versus machine ticket, which is just like what, €2, and then the move to premium, which is like 80 something cents.
Yeah.
I should do it at some point, but I just never, not the patience, but I never spent much time on it
I
to
do
do
kind of,
it.
I kind of get it though. Like if the game's free, I don't know. Like unless you feel like you're gonna deeply get into like the look and the feel of how you want your characters to look, or you want to get
Yeah,
deeply into the hat stock exchange, then I don't really feel like it's not. I don't know. Like it's. I don't think it's a must do. You know what I mean? It's not a must.
it's not like it's not needed or something, or it's
Sure.
not worth it because it is. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I
Yeah.
never spend much on it to actually purchase it, but I will. I will do it someday though. I need to.
But when and if
Come
we
on, I
play
can feel.
MVM, that could always be a catalyst. I don't know. I don't know.
I'll kill you. I will. Ah, you killed me. Never mind.
These sentries. I'm gonna try and pick the sentries off if I can.
Give me a moment. I'll be right back.
Alright, no worries. Oh, that double sentry placement is so mean. Alright. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Oh shit, shit. I thought it was an enemy. I was about to let them burn to death on me. You're doing great, Angie. You're doing great. Yeah, hope everyone's doing okay. Yeah, this... Can I shoot over this thing with, I wonder... Honestly, I might be able to.
Okay.
Hey.
This map is a little bit weird because we're still stuck on this because they just keep building the damn sentries.
Yeah, it's not the most... I don't know, they've got a good sentry meta going on. That being said, I don't think we've got... I've just changed the demo to try and deal with it, and I'm too bad at Spy to even bother trying to attempt to play Spy.
Yeah, true.
But it's, yeah. Yeah, but it's tough. It's tough. But yeah. The one thing I always get a bit upset about with TF2 is how, like, toxic it can seem compared to some... Like, obviously, all online games have their problems, but sometimes, like, you get some really, really bad people in chat, or, like, in comms and stuff like that on TF2. It feels a lot less governed than a lot of other games, so that's maybe one thing for me where I'm always a little bit like... Yeah, this is the one thing I might change. But I don't know.
But I mean, for me, even like this game was never. How can I say this? Like, I never spent too much time on the game to really care for what they say on the community.
Yeah,
Let's
fair
say.
enough. Yeah, fair play.
So I just drop in, have a little bit of fun, and then I'll leave.
Yeah.
But I can see maybe like for people who spend more time, you know, it can be a little bit more. toxic.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the end of the day, it's not even that toxic. I feel like
Yeah, I think overall, like,
there's worse.
yeah, for sure. I think most people are in a similar spot to sort of where you are with that as well, where it's like, you know, they come on to have fun for a bit and then they leave,
Hmm.
and then that's that, you know. I just clipped through the floor when I died. I think I did. That's crazy. Um, but yeah. Have you had any more thoughts about what you want to do post? If this is still too too real after yesterday's stream, then it's okay. But do you have any? Have you had any more thoughts about what you want to do between The Witcher 2 and 3?
Funnily enough, I was thinking about that today
Yeah.
after I was done making that new channel points.
Mhm.
Because yes, I did that
Oh
channel
hell
points.
yeah! Let's
So
go. Let's go.
it's actually up right now.
Witcher.
Um, I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about doing maybe Blood Rain. I don't know
Blood Rain.
if you know about that game. It's like
No.
an hack and slash vampire Nazi kind of game or whatever. I never played it, but
Yeah.
it's like a what? It's a 8-10 hour game,
Okay.
pretty
Blood Rain.
small, and it's one that I actually like been meaning to play for a little bit. I
That's
think that might be like a good
yeah.
like palate cleanser, let's say.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, hell yeah. That sounds like a good idea. I think just having a little like change to the system is always nice as well every now and then. Even if it's just something small. I think it helps, right?
For sure,
Um
for sure. Is it especially like in these like bigger games where you spend
yeah.
tons and tons of hours, you need a little bit of a break sometime. Damn, I didn't get to kill that. Bye.
Speak. But no, yeah, I totally get that sentiment for sure. It's like I think it's especially going into The Witcher 3. I really hope you have a good time with that one. So I'm also hoping that this will be like
Yeah,
a nice break. But yeah, it's yeah.
I I think I will have more fun with The Witcher than with the with Witcher 3 and what am I saying? I think I will have more fun with The Witcher 3 than The Witcher 2.
Yeah.
I have a feeling. Um just because it's like more optimized, I would say.
Sure. It's I feel like so this is I think a lot of people that played the OG games in some respects have a I don't think they have a ton of beef, but I think The Witcher 3 was when the game started to become a lot more well, like the franchise became a lot more mainstream. And I think that
Hmm.
is partly because it's a bit more accessible as a game than the other two. So
Yeah.
you obviously I'm not attacking the Witcher fandom for this at all, but it definitely becomes a bit of a case of like we played the OGs. This game's more of a babby game, but in some respects, I feel like the changes they made for The Witcher 3 after seeing you play the 1 and 2, I honestly think they were
Hmm.
very needed changes for The Witcher. Like, if The Witcher 3 compared is so smooth. Like, it's the oil thing is still the thing that gets me. Not the and the potions thing. Like, the fact you can't heal mid combat is absolutely ludicrous. That's insane. That is crazy. That is
Yeah.
literally like Dark Souls shit. I mean, I know you can heal in Dark Souls, but like the theory of like you have to go in, do a run, and pray that you do it perfectly, otherwise you're fucked. That's crazy. That's so crazy.
I swear that like The Witcher 2 is like a hidden Dark Souls. I'll tell
Yeah,
you. Like and you are seeing you know what it is.
yeah,
But yeah, that's the plan. I think Bloodline is like a good like game to play. Plus, I've been wanting to play that game for a long while.
Yeah,
That'll be fun. Are
yeah.
you almost done with Undertale? Or not really?
So we're doing 2 playthroughs of Undertale. So
Right.
we're doing a pacifist run, which I think takes longer, but we're kind of already at the tail end of that. And I played that run before, so I know what to expect. I really regret doing it this way round though, because the next run's the genocide run, and
Hmm.
I've never done that before. But secondly, I'm going to be leaving on the note that we just murdered everyone, and I really should have done it the other way around, because I feel really shit for leaving on the note of all of
Right.
these
I
people
see
we
what
just
you're
befriended.
saying.
We're just going to murder them now, and then that's going to be the end of the playthrough. So that's
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
yeah. So it's interesting. It's interesting, but yeah, I love that game to death. It is I don't know. It's very heavily inspired by some of my favorite RPGs of all time. It's I don't know if you might have heard of Earthbound and bits like that. They're like
I
Nintendo
yeah.
RPGs. Yeah,
I heard of Earthbound. I don't know like what's it about
yeah,
or anything, but I heard the name before.
yeah. So yeah, they're sort of based on that. It's the whole thing is it's sort of like a turn-based RPG that's not set in a fantasy. Well, it's set in a fantasy world, but it's set in like a parallel to the real world, if that makes sense. It's more so it's like a more instead of like a sword, you'll be given like a baseball bat, or you'll be given like a frying pan, that sort of thing. And it's a little bit like it's a little bit
Yeah.
more quirky and weird, and you end up like dealing with the mafia as a 10-year-old and stuff. That's Earthbound in a nutshell, basically.
Okay, I
Yeah,
see.
it's kind of weird. But yeah, in terms of the humor and stuff, Undertale sort of takes from that a ton, and yeah, it's good. It's good. I would
Hmm.
recommend it if you're interested, but it's not for everyone either way. Some people don't like it at all, which is I get it, but yeah,
And
it does vary.
um, Earthbound or Undertale
Um,
or both.
I think Earthbound's. I think Undertale is probably mainly due to the fandom. I don't know if people dislike the game for the game. It's the fandom. I hate to say this. Sometimes sometimes how fandoms can kind of like go a bit too far occasionally.
Mm-hmm.
Undertale sadly was an example of that. Like in sort of about 10 years ago, where the fandom got a bit notorious for being a bit too much for some people, and I think over time it's gradually sort of gotten back to being a bit more respected again, but there was definitely like a stigma around it for a little bit. But Earthbound, I think Earthbound's just more of it's sort of like it's a bit like Vampire the Masquerade in terms of its like notoriety. It's more of a cult game at this point, where people are like, you're either part of the cult or you probably don't really know a ton about it. You know what I mean? I feel like it's you probably
I
haven't
see.
really sort of taken the plunge into the rabbit hole to sort of know what it's about really at its core.
Okay.
But yeah, it's also quite dated. It was an SNES game, so it's like a 1994 JRPG. So Earthbound's it's not aged perfectly. I'll admit that, but
I mean, from 1993, you can only do so much.
yeah, exactly. But, but yeah, no, it's interesting to see how far things have evolved since then, though. Because in like the grand scheme of things, it's crazy that like, let's say 20 years ago, the PS2 was like the height of, the height of where gaming could get to. I guess we were
Yeah.
technically just starting the Xbox generation, weren't we? Actually, like the 360 gen was about to start around this sort of time, 10 years ago, I think. I think so. I can't remember, but yeah, it's just crazy to think about how far games have come since. It's really cool. Really cool.
Indeed. What the hell is this?
Yeah, this is something.
This is definitely something. Wow. Come on, I missed that guy.
But yeah, I'd also be excited to see you play Dragon Age Origins, so if you chose to go back to that. Because since I played it, I've not watched anything on it, so I'd be interested to go back and see somebody that knows what they're doing play it, as opposed to me shambling around with no idea. So it'll be interesting.
Uh, I don't know. I don't know if I should start like another big game while I'm doing The Witcher.
Yeah.
Because I think then I'm just gonna get completely lost, and then
Mhm.
I will either do just one or the other.
Yeah, I will. Yeah,
But I would love to play that game so much. I'm
yeah.
kind of craving it.
You could always do it next, you know? Like, I know The Witcher 3 will be a long one, but you could always sort of build up to
Yeah,
it. You know what I mean? It's...
I think I will have to. I think I will have to.
Yeah.
Um, but yes, Dragon Age might definitely be the next one.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. That's great.
Do you have plans on what's going to be next to like Undertale or something?
So...
Like what one of the bigger
Yeah.
games that you play?
So we've got the next medium game is going to be Beyond the Steel Sky, which I think one of my viewers, J Boogie, has voted for, which I think is like a point and click game or like a mystery puzzle game. I know
Steel Sky.
I don't know a lot about it. I think it's like an indie game. But I was intrigued, so I was like, you know what, I'll give it a go. But it's got the most votes at the moment, so we shall do that
Okay.
next. But in
That's
terms
not
of
Beyond the Steel Sky sounds like a plane game, like those Ace Combat games.
oh, it does, doesn't it? Yeah.
It reminds me of that.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, it does a bit.
Which I would love to play, you know, and I would love to see as well, because
Oh,
Ace
yeah.
Combat is pretty damn good.
Yeah. Honestly, I've not played an Ace Combat game. Is that bad? I've never played one.
I don't think it's that bad because it's not really that. Not that it's not well known, but I mean, there's definitely more well-known Capcom franchises, let's say.
Sure. Yeah. Oh wait, I've only just realized, was Ace Attorney called Ace Attorney because Ace Combat was a thing? Or am I being really stupid? Because
No, I think I see what you're saying. I
they're
think
both
Ace
Capcom,
Attorney
right?
was called something else.
Because I think they were both made by Capcom as well, which would also make it an even bigger coincidence.
Yes, they're both made by Capcom. Interesting enough. What was it called? It was not Ace Attorney. It was Ace. No, it's not Ace Ventura. It's the movie.
Right, if Capcom made an Ace
But
Ventura game though, that would be something else.
imagine.
Yeah. Do you think they'd actually rehire Jim Carrey to do the mocap and the voice, or do you think they'd get an impersonator in?
They would probably get an impersonator. I don't think Jim Carrey will be up to doing that project.
Yeah.
He might do an Ace Ventura remake or something, or sequel or whatever, because they
Maybe.
tend to do that these days.
Yeah.
What am I gonna play? You know what? I haven't played Spy in a
Oh,
long ass.
Mental Gen? Spy is here. Honestly, I'm sure you'll do great as Spy. I'm absolutely awful, so I'm sure you will do amazing.
Ooh, I wouldn't say that. I haven't played Spy in shit. Already starting good. But I was never a big Spy player, so. See, what am I gonna do this? How did he know that I was there? Makes no sense. That's is why I don't like playing Spy.
Yeah, is there anything you're looking forward to, just in general media itself? Like, is there like a show or a game or anything you're looking forward to coming out?
Well, besides the obvious, um, Bloodlines 2.
Of course. Is it? I'm gonna sound really bad. I keep forgetting that's coming out. Like genuinely, I
Yeah.
keep forgetting it's coming. I don't know
Well,
why.
we have no confirmations that it's coming out,
Yeah.
but there's rumors that it's coming out on uh at the end of October.
Mm.
So
Wow.
let's see.
Yeah. Let's wait and see. Honestly, I really hope it's good. I know people will probably poo-poo it regardless, because I understand how fandoms work, but it's like I really hope everyone ends up loving it and it's great and it sort of sparks a bit of life back into the franchise and everything. I hope it does well.
I mean, I will buy it regardless because I love it. That's my thing.
Yeah.
Um, so I always tend to like things that are generally not very good.
Okay.
Take like Veilguard, for example.
Yeah. I
You know, people tend to dislike that game, and I think that game is actually good.
I feel like people's takes for not liking Veilguard are usually not great though. Whenever I've read stuff, it's usually stuff that's a little bit like,
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if I feel the need to repeat it on the stream, but I hope you understand where I'm coming from. It's sort of like it's one of these things where I just feel like I think it's more a personal disinterest as opposed to the game being kind of bad. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know. But yeah, I'd still love to play
it's
Veilguard as well. I want to give it a go.
it's the expectations, because you've been
Yeah.
waiting for a thing that it's being made for like in what 8 years, 5 years, whatever it is. So you have certain expectations that you will like the things to be.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that you not as you expected it to be. But that doesn't mean that it's bad, that it's a bad game or a bad movie or whatever.
Sure. Yeah. I
So
think.
yeah,
Yeah. I also feel like a lot of people take Metacritic scores and what other people say way, way, way too much into account before they've even touched a bit of media a lot of the time. You know what I mean? I feel like that's
Mhm.
a really, really big thing that I'm trying to steer further and further away from. Is obviously I will still read the reviews and in terms of my enjoyment, I'll usually try and come to my own conclusion when I watch it or play it or whatever myself, right? I feel like that's a much
Yeah.
healthier way of doing it, because otherwise you're gonna be playing the same like 4 games that actually get good reviews, and that's gonna
True.
be it. Is, you know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
It's
I mean, I
yeah,
bought Veilguard day one. Like
yeah.
day one. Actually, I pre-ordered it, Veilguard,
Let's go.
and I played it like what 2-3 days straight. I 100% the game, and I had like super fun with it.
Yeah,
So I I go listen to reviews and I go check reviews just in case. But regardless, I am getting the things that I want. So
yeah,
even if they're relatively bad.
yeah. I don't know. Like, it's for me, it's just yeah, again, sort of as you say, as long as you're getting what you wanted, and I think that's great. I don't think that's like, if anything, I think that's something like I kind of wish more people were saying. It's definitely, I'm kind of at that point now where the internet has definitely morphed more and more into a thing where
Yeah.
it's so much easier to be part of like a group of people that are crapping on
It's
something, as opposed to like actually praising something, or just if you didn't like it, just moving on and finding something you like. You know what I mean? It's, I don't know, it's there's a big
yeah,
element of that at the moment. It's, I don't know, it's not great. It's not great, but
true.
yeah, Veilguard, sadly, the sad part is that EA are gonna look at everything that's said, and knowing EA, they're just gonna see that as, well, Dragon Age can't happen anymore. You know what I mean? Like, that's the,
Sadly, yeah,
yeah,
sadly,
it's
I
like,
think that is true. Yeah.
But
I hope I'm wrong,
yeah,
and I hope everything people are
agreed.
saying is wrong.
Totally agree with you. Yeah.
But sadly, I think it might be true at least for a little long while. Well, let's see. Maybe we can get something in like what 10 years. I
Yeah,
would give it
maybe.
10 years at least for another Dragon Age something.
What I'd really like is to see. How do you feel about the state that Dragon Age Origins is in, like as a game in general, like just in terms of like if let's say hypothetically you advise somebody goes to play it, they go to buy it on Steam, they haven't
Mm,
modded it at all, and
right.
I'm hoping that me saying they haven't modded it at all is raising alarm bells, because like for me, I was basically advised go and mod it to make it basically work on modern
Yeah, to make
software.
it playable.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
like, and same with Vampire the Masquerade as well. Like I was told to go and patch that before I even played it.
Correct.
So
Yes.
there are some games where like I honestly could see them maybe doing a something like they did with Mass Effect, like the trilogy, with maybe Origins, and just like trying to make it playable again, maybe.
There, there was actually like I think there was an article about that what a couple of days ago or
Oh
something,
really? Oh,
where
okay.
someone in EA or Bioware or whatever that was talked about it, and I think EA or whoever that was wasn't interested in doing it,
Okay.
or
That's
whatever the
annoying.
reasons are. I don't even know. But yeah, it was mentioned recently, and I would love but to have like something like that. But replying to your question, if you buy it on Steam, it will probably not be playable right away.
Yeah.
I would say I didn't tested it yet,
Yeah.
but I would say with 95% sure that it will
Mhm.
definitely not be the most enjoyable
Mhm.
experience.
Yeah,
Just in
exactly.
terms of the crashes and like all the various bugs, or
Yeah.
even if it runs, because most of these modern games don't even play like in
Mhm.
those older games don't even play in modern machines.
Yeah, no,
Uh, so
100%.
I would say that if you are planning on getting it on Steam, you would need to not necessarily mod it, but at least apply some patches. That's what it is. To even make it, run without much bugs or issues.
Yeah.
Um, for the optimal, like you buy it and you play it right away, it's GOG. I think GOG
Mhm.
already the version that you're buying already has all of the patches
Mhm.
and
Yeah. That's the
things
version I
that
ended up.
would make it run.
So I ended up using that in the end because I bought it on Steam, and
Yeah,
even patched on Steam, I actually couldn't get mine to work, which is really
yeah.
annoying. So I ended up having to get it on GOG. It came pre-patched, and I added a few other little mods that were
Hmm.
mainly quality of life mods, but nothing too major.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
but
The
yeah.
GOG is pretty damn good in that sense because
Hmm.
it already patches everything for you, makes sure that the game is, you buy it, you run it, and it works.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but regardless, I mean, you can just buy it on Steam, apply the patches yourself, and you're also good to go. Most of the times, at least I don't tend to have that many issues with the patches.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a GOG game that hasn't worked. Touch wood, obviously. That might change, but I've always been satisfied with buying stuff through GOG like 9 times, if not 10 out of 10 times at the moment.
Yeah,
It's been like, I don't know. They just put so much work in. I absolutely
they
praise
do.
them for what they do. It's so good.
They definitely deserve it. They definitely deserve it for sure.
Yeah.
They're the goats.
is there anything you would like to see get put onto GOG, or maybe get maybe a game from your childhood that's maybe been abandoned? Is there anything, or like anything from the past? Is there anything you would like to see get like a GOG re-release or something to help it sort of like run on modern stuff, or just I don't know. Like, is there anything that you feel like you're missing?
Let me see what I used to play back then. I think, you know what? I think the Matrix games.
Oh, what, like the
I don't
Path
think
of
they are
Neo and
anywhere,
stuff
even
like
on
that?
GOG yet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I would definitely do those two games because I used to play the both Matrix games like a lot,
Yeah.
and they're great. They're amazing. So yeah, I think that would definitely be those games.
Hell yeah.
That I don't think they are there yet.
I don't
Didn't
think
check
so.
real quick.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think there's always a little bit of like a. I think sometimes they might be a bit scared to use like licensed games. Maybe
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
sure.
yes,
Yeah, I'm not
yes,
sure.
that's true. Maybe they need to do something about the licenses or something to even get them on GOG, which would
Yeah,
make sense.
but at the same time
Um,
though, it'd still be making the Matrix franchise money, surely. Like, because I assume they'd have to sign something that would mean that the Matrix makes money
True.
off of it too. You know what I mean? Like, I still
That's
see it as like
true.
a mutually
Yes.
beneficial thing, but clearly not many people, unless it's Star Wars. I feel like there are so many Star Wars games that have been put on GOG.
Hmm.
Like, isn't like Episode 1 Racer and stuff on GOG as well? Like, even just like a bunch of the.
I
Like,
think there was something of it, like actually, I don't. I think there were episode 1 games.
yeah.
I don't think there's anything on GOG yet. Oh, there. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is not working.
Yeah. No, I'm not sure. I've got to admit, I'm not super well versed in Star Wars games. I've played Battlefront, the original Battlefront 1 and 2,
Nice.
and what else have I played? I played Jedi Fallen Order. Despite finding that I really don't like Souls games, I still decided to play Fallen Order for some reason.
Okay, so I also do not like Souls games.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Hmm.
However, I don't know if it was because it's, Star Wars or whatever,
Hmm.
but I can play and I enjoyed the Star Wars games.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Both of them, because they're definitely like Souls-like games for sure.
Sure, sure.
Um, but I don't know. I think they're more not user-friendly, maybe gamer-friendly.
They
I
might
think
be a
maybe
bit more
that's the correct word.
accessible, I guess, is maybe.
Accessible,
Yeah,
yes,
they're a bit more like
yes.
accessible, because I don't know, like, I don't know if have you played a Souls game out of curiosity, like in terms of like an actual like Dark Souls or a game like it?
I have not.
Okay,
Well, I
yeah,
mean, that's a lie.
obviously
I
other than the Fallen
played,
Order and Star Wars ones, but
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I played Demon Souls,
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
but like I played what, like 30 minutes, 1 hour or something. And I played around 1-2 hours of Elden Ring.
Oh, okay,
And
yeah,
I just don't enjoy the gameplay. I don't enjoy how hard it is. I
hmm,
understand that's the gist of it. I understand that's the appeal.
yeah,
It's hard, but when you accomplish it and when you push through, it's good.
yeah,
Um but I don't know. I don't know. I just it's I don't like the fact that it's hard, maybe. I think that's the thing. It's not accessible enough. I like art video games and I play
yeah,
video games on mostly the artist difficulty,
yeah,
but I don't know. Going for the artist difficulty alongside that specific gameplay,
yeah.
I don't know, I just
It's a bit
don't enjoy it.
relentless because like you don't really, if you die, you basically lose progress a lot of the time. And if you die multiple times, you especially lose progress because you lose all your souls then as well.
Right.
So it's like if you hit a bit of a brick wall and you don't know how to do something, you are essentially pushed into a corner where you have to problem solve, figure out how to deal with it. But it basically means you have to
Right.
start from square one every single time. And in terms of progression, for replay value, I think I could see the appeal of that. But for I don't. With those sort of games, I'm very much in the mindset I want to beat them and never touch them again, if possible.
Exactly.
So for me, it's
Yeah.
literally just it's an uphill battle until I make it up the fucking hill, and then that's kind of it. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, gone. Yeah.
No, so I appreciate what they are. I
Yeah,
can
I totally
understand
agree.
that they are
Yeah.
good games in their own sense.
Yeah.
I can understand that. It's just, it's definitely not for everyone.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah. For sure. And like no beef to it. Like I really aesthetically like what it's going for. I love the whole like Lovecraftian or like the slightly disturbing vibe it's got a lot of the time, especially with like maybe more Bloodborne than Dark Souls. I like the whole like because it's sort of like gothic Victorian kind of era for Bloodborne especially. I really like that. But it's like yeah, I don't know. It's
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's also like
there's the other
Lies of
ones.
P and
Yeah, that's like the Pinocchio one. That's pretty
Bloodborne.
neat. Yeah, there's all sorts of like variants of it, right? It's just it's like
Yeah.
yeah, for me it's just it's a thing of like I don't personally get a lot out of it, and also I don't know if you have the same sentiment. I also like a game with a story. I'm not I very rarely find games in my like
Yes.
top 10. TF2 is a very rare example of that, but and maybe Minecraft as well. But like in terms of I need that in a game, a single player game like that. I at least want the story payoff to be good if I'm working for it. But if it's literally all just text that I have to go and read, I have no problem with going off to read it. But I just don't feel like it's quite the same as being presented with like an interesting narrative or something like that. You know what I mean? It's like it's missing
It's
something.
not that appealing. Yeah, exactly. It's missing that special sauce,
Yeah.
that you need like to be engaged. I feel at least. I can understand that people like don't necessarily need that and they just play, Elden Ring because it's Elden Ring and it's a massive open world and
Sure. Yeah.
it has its own story, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But it's not probably that traditional story.
Sure. It's yeah.
Yes.
It's a lot of lore. You sort of it's very much a if you know club with Elden Ring lore.
Yes.
And otherwise,
Yes.
otherwise you're literally running around and hitting the same 5 goblins on loop until you die again, and then that's
Exactly.
the gameplay. I don't know. There's an element of that.
That's definitely it.
Yeah.
That's definitely it. But well, it is what it is. People enjoy
Yeah,
that. Good
exactly.
for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good staying away from it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why playing the Witcher 2, it's so enraging because you die so much and it's so damn hard. It feels like a damn Souls game where you
Yeah.
do minimal freaking damage and you dodge enough times to finally get a hit and kill the guy. Pretty
Yeah.
much that's what I feel Souls games are. And no,
Yeah. No, I
it's not the
totally
most
get
appealing
that.
gameplay.
Yeah. No, it's just it's like yeah. Again, not to rag on people that like Souls games at all. Like if you like
Not
that,
at
that's
all.
great. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's amazing. But it's yeah. No, I'm glad we have the same view on that because I'm generally speaking, I'm surrounded by a lot of my like friends, IRL and stuff love Souls games. So I'm sort of the one person at the party that's sort of like, yeah. It's not for me, guys. It's not for me. But yeah,
Like I even bought Elden Ring at a sale or something. I bought it to test it out,
yeah,
and I played for 2 hours. I killed that. It's not even a boss. It's that horse, like knight in the beginning. I don't know if you know what it is.
no, I've got to admit I've not played or seen Elden Ring, so I'm unfamiliar.
Okay.
I'm unfamiliar.
So So basically, you do the tutorial. All is fine and dandy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You reach the final boss of the tutorial, and basically, you're supposed to die.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're doing. It's always there, the thing. So you're supposed to die to that big boss. So you die to that boss, and then you go into like a sort of dungeon or whatever.
Sure.
Once you go out of the dungeon, you enter the open world. You can do whatever you want then.
Right.
The first thing, probably the first thing that you will encounter is the sort of a mini boss, like on a horse. And the guy has a shield and everything, and like a lance.
Yeah.
It's not even like a boss. It's just like a, I don't even know what you qualify that guy. So yeah, I spent probably the 2 hours trying to kill that guy.
Yeah.
I killed it, and I said, I'm done. I asked for a refund, I got it, and I never touch it again. Never
Honestly
looked
fair.
back.
Honestly fair. At least you're in your 2 hour limit though. That's good. At least you got your money back.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I try to be careful, like when like with those things for sure.
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah. So I I don't want to say mistakenly because I'd streamed it, so I had a good time streaming it, but I actually played through all of Dark Souls 3 on stream.
Ah,
So I kept telling myself I will get it by the end. I'll understand it by the end. And I've got to admit, I was just glad to not be playing it anymore by the end. So it was very much one of
you,
those. But it's like,
you never understood it in the end.
no, I didn't. I gaslit myself at one point thinking I got it. I didn't get it. I was like genuinely. I think I'm starting to believe. I had the whole like he's beginning to believe
Damn.
moment, but no, I didn't believe. I don't know. That being said, I still thought it was a good game. I just don't think it's for me. I'd still give it like a 7 out of 10, even though I walked away from it thinking, yeah, I'm not playing
What the
these
hell is
anymore.
that?
Yeah, that's the thing. I was still into it, but yeah, it's not something I would do super frequently for sure.
I mean, I wouldn't even put it on my list to stream. So you
Fair,
are much braver than I am.
fair enough. Yeah,
I definitely will not touch.
yeah,
Okay. I will not say never. I
yeah.
will not say never. If a lot of people request it, and if I'm in the mood, if I'm in a given mood, I will maybe give it a try and you know see how it goes. So I will never say never.
Yeah,
You should never say never. But it will be really hard for me to say yes to.
yeah. No, that's totally fair. Honestly, I think that. Yeah, I think that at the time, one of my friends was like, "Please try it," and I was like, "Fine." It was like, "If you stream it, I'll be there." And to their credit, they were there the whole time, basically.
Well, at
And they were
least
like,
that. At least that.
but they were giving me tips and things. They were saying, you know, this is ideally what you need at this time to be doing.
Yeah.
Which is all great. But in the back of my mind, I also look back now. I'm like, it was great having somebody to fall back to that wasn't just gonna flat out spoil things. But at the same time, without them, I think I wouldn't have finished the game. Like, it's one of those things where it's like
Yeah, that's fair.
having that guidance is, I don't know.
That's fair.
I don't know. How do
Yeah.
you feel about like guides and stuff with game? That's like a weird tangent, but like, because in the same kind of breath, that sort of falls under guide territory, where you're sort of following a guide verbatim to get like a good build. How do you
I
like using guides? Is that something that you sort of try and avoid?
I'm
what's
fine
your
with
thing?
it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
fine with it. Especially uh like I would say most RPGs, because most RPGs you can do so many builds, and it's
Sure,
not really that. It's not straightforward. It's just that you have so many possibilities that you just try to find,
100%.
you know, one that you have most fun with.
Yeah,
Because even though people might dislike using guides, I would see it as, what's the word? Um, An advantage. That's the one.
Sure,
I
and
would
yeah,
see it
yeah,
as
yeah.
an advantage because you don't have to spend 100 hours just to play through the entire game and find out, okay, that's actually, I didn't have as much fun with that build as I would have liked, you know?
Sure, yeah,
All of that to say, I'm totally up with using guides and build guides and all of that.
yeah,
I'm totally fine with that. I love it.
yeah. No, great.
I, tr- I
Yeah, yeah,
I try to stay away from it as much as I can, of course, because
yeah.
it's still part of the magic that you try to find out for yourself.
It's more gratifying to do it on your own, right? I do. Again, I totally get the. Yeah, that's.
A little
Yeah,
bit,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But I will still look for pointers, at least just to see, okay, what can I do in this game? What can I
Yeah,
not do?
yeah,
Um, what, you know, what's the limits like with this particular build? What kind of builds can you do? And then from then I'll pick that I like and go for it. Try to go for it blind.
yeah,
Just go in for any help if I really need.
yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
I'm totally up for it. I have no shame.
Yeah, no, I'm in terms of like builds especially, I feel like that could be so helpful. Especially, I feel like we both play a lot of RPGs, so I feel like I don't want to
Yeah.
get like 40 hours in and find that I've built into something that's just gonna make me shit. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like, so I don't know if you share the sentiment. I am about to say something slightly bad about Vampire the Masquerade. I still thought the game was great, but this is my one complaint. I read
Mm.
online that so many people got stuck on the second to last boss fight. The not the warden, the
Right.
one before it. The when you're fighting Ming Zhao.
Yes. Yes.
I
The
read,
tentacle
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and an
yeah.
octopus one.
So
Yes.
I
Yes.
really struggled with that. I got through it in the end by I had to go and get some more blood packs basically. But if you go into
Right.
that fight unprepared without much healing items, obviously, first of all, that can be a very easy mistake to make if you don't know it's about to come and get you. But secondly, on the flip side, I don't think you can then leave the temple, or you can't get out of that dungeon once you go
Hmm.
in. So if you don't go in with healing items, you've then got to either go back to a previous save that was ages ago and redo the whole
Yes.
thing, or you just try and tough it out. So I was like, you know what, I'll just spawn in some blood packs. I would have gone to buy them anyway, and I had the money for them. I could try and justify this. It took me about 3.5 hours to beat that fight. I cut most of
Damn.
it for the sake of the stream, but like, it's but yeah, it took me ages. But I was reading online afterwards that some people that purely spec'd into talking. I'm glad I did like a hitting build, or like, you know, a brute build more than anything. Because like
Yeah.
any people that purely spec'd into dialogue, there's not really a lot you can do to get out of that fight dialogue wise, and you will just have to. And if your stats are shit, you are basically fucked. Like there's no real way to get through it otherwise. It kind of. That's the sort of thing that like. That's the sort of thing that where a guide is perfect, in my opinion. Where like if you know that's coming, at least then you can spec a little bit into combat for that one encounter later in the game. But it's like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I
It's like, yeah.
I think as well that, Vampire Bloodlines is it's not very well optimized, as we all know.
Yeah.
Um and optimized in the sense of the story and the gameplay of the story, because I don't think there's any way to skip any fighting the last half or last third of the game. You need
Yeah.
to fight. So if you do not spec your character that way, or if you miss anything, yeah, you will definitely have an hard time on doing anything in a game, really, at that
Yeah.
point, because you just need to fight. There's no skipping, as far as I know. Um, but yeah, I completely get it. That last part of the game is really tough. It is.
It is, yeah. Like, the worst part is, I won't spoil what happens in the plot in case anybody wants to go and play it, but the
True,
two things
yes.
that came afterwards, were like so much easier compared. It was such a cakewalk. It was just, I don't know, like that one fight is really, really what did it for me. But I don't know if it was just at that point I had gained this Dark Souls like anger towards one fight in particular that it just powered me through the other two to a point where I was just like, I'm now in the zone. I just have to get through this. But yeah, but I don't know, like the more I read about Vampire the Masquerade, it makes a lot of sense why it's like that, because the last portion of the game was rushed, right? Like very, very heavily rushed. Is the
Yeah, for
is the thing
sure.
I remember reading.
Also, Cold, what's up?
Hey
Good to
Cole,
see you. Welcome in.
how you doing?
You're seeing a different kind of stream today. Because this is the very first collab stream that I ever did.
Hell yeah! Wow, I get the honor.
Ah,
That's crazy. I get the honor. That's insane.
exactly, exactly. um, but yeah, continuing from that, what are your feelings about following guides about? Okay, what are your feelings about achievements? Do you go for achievements? Do
Ooh.
you not like
I
necessarily
try.
care for it?
I love the idea. I'm not a 100% guy, because I think it might just be because of games like TF2. I think multiplayer games have scarred me for this, because I look at what some of the achievements are, and it will be things like, for example, in TF2, I think there are some you physically can't get anymore because the game's updated and they haven't updated the achievements. So unless you got it back then, it's like, oh, whatever. So a big thing for me is like single player games. I'll be a little bit more into it, but I don't think I'll ever do a run of a game where I'm like, okay, I will 100% get every achievement in the game, unless it's like, you know what? If it's on my like fourth replay of a game, or if it's a shorter game, then maybe. But a game like Baldur's Gate 3, I adore Baldur's Gate 3 to death, but I don't think I have it in me to try and get 100% in that game.
Yeah, no,
Or-
that's crazy.
Or like The Witcher 3 or something like that. Like I think I have 50% of the achieves in Witcher 3 after like my first playthrough. And I was like,
Okay.
that's like 180 hours. I don't know if I have another 180 in me to do this again. So I'm sort of like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. That included
Yeah.
DLC as well. But yeah, I don't know. Like again, if I'm really in the headspace for it, I think I could. But yeah, I think I guess maybe for me it's more getting story achievements more than getting silly side achievements sometimes as well in a story play, like a single player game. Like if it's just like bonk 50 goblins, I'm not as invested in that maybe. But if
Bonk
it
50 goblins.
you can interpret that however you want as well. But bonking 50 goblins, fine. But in terms of like finishing Shadow Heart's questline, I don't think that's actually an achievement, but let's just use that as an example. That sort of thing interests me more. I don't know why. Just is. That gives me a little bit more of a like, okay, I saw everything this character has to offer as like in their questline. I helped them out. I've achieved that. Job's done. That to me is a little bit more rewarding. I don't know. That's just me though.
Yeah, plus it's like what you said, Cole. It's possible to 100% multiplayer games just because of updates.
Very true.
Which is
Very
true.
Yeah.
Which is very true. Nowadays, every time you get an update, you get more achievements, and which I mean, on the flip side, I see it as a good thing because
more things to go for, right?
they are
more challenges, Yeah.
more challenges, and they are giving more life to the game, so that's always a good thing, right? I feel like.
Yeah.
Um, but I completely get it. You spend how many hours 100%ing the game just to, after an update, you get more achievements to do.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. I realized I have been Overwatch. So TF2, I never got 100% in. I don't think I ever will. But at one point I was like, I'll try. How many do I have?
Oh yes, I mean there's so many achievements here and to be fair with TF2,
Yeah.
I remember most of the achievements that I have I didn't actually get them.
Oh, yeah. It's a sort of like,
So I
yeah,
don't know if you know, there are some servers or
yeah,
whatever
yeah, yeah,
that you just enter and you automatically get whatever the achievements.
yeah,
So yeah, back then I entered one of those servers because I didn't know what I was doing. I'm just looking for servers to play.
yeah, for sure,
So I
yeah.
just entered one of those servers, and then all of the achievements popped up. Not 100%, but a lot of
A
them.
lot of them, yeah.
And yeah, so
Some of them
most of the
are,
achievements that I have
yeah.
are not legit.
I don't know. Like, I still think like I feel like in a game like TF2, some of them are so far fetched though. Like, you are kind of. I mean, TF2 is a pretty weird and sporadic game, so it's not out of the realm of possibility. But some of them are literally like something really stupid, like Killer taunting Heavy while landing on his head and doing the conga taunt.
True.
Yeah, I mean, it's like some stupid shit like that, or it's not. I don't think that's actually one, but it's that level of being far fetched to a point where I'm like, no, I'm good. I'd rather not spend 20 hours trying to do that one. Thanks, I'm good.
Yeah, yeah, I feel
It's,
you.
so I do get that, but I've been scarred previously by Overwatch. So back in the day, before it became Overwatch 2, I played so much Overwatch that I I was far too sweaty. In fact, Overwatch is the reason why I don't like competitive games anymore. Period. I got too sweaty and too into it. But
Hmm.
I had 100% achievements, and then they dropped. I think it was like the Brigitte update or something, and I think they added a ton of new achievements to the game. And I just remember feeling so defeated. Like, well, I've got to do it all over again now. I think at that point I just stopped caring. But I remember at one
Yeah,
point
yeah,
I
yeah.
was like, yeah, I'll give it a go. Why not?
Well, honestly, like it that way because it makes achievements actually meaningful. They stop being a thing that you can eventually turn into actual badge, so to speak. True.
Yeah,
Yes,
very
yes.
true.
So
Very
I,
true.
I personally like achievements and trophies and everything. I personally like it. I will only try to get all of the achievements on certain games. Um, so before I even buy a game, I look into the achievements, right?
Hmm.
That's one thing that I do.
Very cool. Yeah.
Um, it doesn't necessarily influentiate if I'm gonna buy the game or not, but I look into the achievements, and better to say like this: before I make a decision if I'm gonna 100% or not, I look into missable achievements.
Hmm.
So thinking of RPGs like story, okay, do you need on this specific mission you need to kill how many things, otherwise you won't get the achievement. Something like
Hmm.
that.
Yeah.
Missable achievements on specific missions or chapters or whatever. Um, I look into that.
Yeah.
See if there are any. I will also see. Um, what do I also see? Oh, I see if I need to make multiple playthroughs. So if I
Hmm.
need to make multiple playthroughs, and I don't necessarily enjoy the game, it's not that I not necessarily enjoy the game, but um, if the game doesn't give you that extra motivation, I will only do the one playthrough, and will not even bother to do the second playthrough right away.
Sure. Yeah.
I might do it like in the future. For example,
The
Swan Song.
Witcher 2.
Swan Song is a great
Oh,
example.
and Swan Song. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, Swan Song is a great example because you need at least 2 or 3 playthroughs to get every single achievement.
Really? Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, it's crazy. And even the specific achievements on Swan Song, you most likely need to follow a guide for it to
Hmm.
get certain achievements and to learn how to build your character correctly to get said achievements.
Yeah.
So it's crazy like that.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I look into those things when I'm playing games, and you know when I'm deciding if I will 100% them or not.
Sure. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that sort of knowledge going in is quite good sometimes. Like, I think there's a lot of benefit to being blind in some aspects, but I think knowing sort of what you're signing yourself up to in other aspects is always nice. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I get that. I get that.
Like, I would love to 100% Witcher 2, I think, even
Yeah.
though
That
I'm
surprises me. But yeah, no, fair
just
play.
because,
Fair
I
play.
liked Witcher 1 so
Sure,
much. It's
sure.
such a great game. I would feel like I would want to 100% it, but you need at least 2 playthroughs for it.
Right, sure.
And not only for the missable achievements that you get per like chapter or whatever, but also that uh what is it, insane difficulty, whatever that's called,
Oh god, yeah,
where you die,
that is
you
that
know?
yeah, that is madness. If it's like Dark Souls now, I don't want to think about what the game is going to be like when you only have one life. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That
it's
is crazy.
crazy, crazy. I think I will eventually give that a try, just to see what it is,
Hmm.
and like build Geralt specifically for that difficulty because there are guides for it.
Sure. Yeah.
But yeah, I will not do it anytime soon. I will
Yeah.
not do it
Totally
anytime
fair.
soon.
I think I think have a break, dude, for your own sanity. Yeah.
Jesus. Um, but I think Witcher 3 is going to be a little bit easier though.
I only played it on medium or whatever medium was. I think actually was there. Yeah, there must have been a medium. But yeah, it's yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm sure you will like it a lot. It is just a case of, yeah, I hope hard mode isn't too hard.
I mean, as long as I don't get just one life, it should be fine. I will power through.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Just like I'm doing with Witcher 2. It's
Yeah.
just that insane.
Yeah. Everything feels a lot more fair with The Witcher 3, that's all I will say. Like everything felt pretty fair across the board with that game. So
Yeah.
I didn't really feel robbed at any point, or like I wasn't really scratching my head. I think it might also just be that the game has a lot more inbuilt ways of explaining how it works.
Yes.
I think that's one thing The Witcher, because I mean, even just watching you play through it, like The Witcher 2 definitely does tell you bits, but the fact that you've had to look a lot up already sort of says to me it's not very abundantly like clear about, and even just from like watching, it's clearly not been that clear in some instances how doing certain things is optimal. Like buying bombs, I don't think I would have made that my first and like known like resolution to a puzzle where you fight a topless man. You know, as Geralt, I'd seen that Geralt
Exactly.
could tear down a topless man pretty easily, but hey ho, it's evidently not.
How would I know that I needed to get those freaking bombs in
Literally,
order to beat that kind of nameless,
just
not even mini
Peasant,
boss?
John Peasant over here. It's the hardest boss so far. It's crazy.
You know what? It was the the most difficult boss in this game so far. It's that fucking nameless
Yeah.
fucking John peasant kind of guy.
Yeah.
Jesus. I'm going to 100% the game. I need a good reason. Achievements are just not enough. True. True. That's why Itman turned me into 100%er when it comes to that game. Because besides just achievements, you also unlock more gear and tools. Try to do every single. Yeah,
That
that's true.
that's a good incentive. That's genuinely a really good incentive to actually achievement hunt and like to play the game in that way.
Yeah.
I like it when they actually give you something for it. That feels a lot. Yeah,
So
that's good.
if you don't know, like the Itman game,
Mm,
the World of Assassination or whatever it's called,
sure.
if you 100% each level, Cold, correct me if I'm wrong, you get more items that you can use on later levels that will help you 100% that level. I
Crazy.
think
Okay.
kind of work like that, which is just amazing.
That's
And
really
actually
good.
incentivizes you to play the game and play as much of the game as you can, so it can actually makes it easier for you to play the game later.
Sure, yeah. I think that's great
Yeah, the
though.
more you grind, the easier future levels are. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's a really good incentive to like get people to replay things as well and like to get the most out of their game. I think that's such a good way of doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really look forward to playing the new trilogy of Hitman games. I've never played a Hitman game, so
Any Hitman game?
nope, not even one. I think I've owned Absolution for about 10 years and never played it. And then I own
Damn.
the first one. That's the first of the new trilogy because we're gonna stream it one day. I think
Okay.
it's got a lot of
Okay.
votes, so it'll be semi soon, probably in the next year. We'll probably play Hitman 1, but
Nice.
it's
Okay.
I've been told I will love it, and from what I've seen, it looks so stupid, like silly and goofy. The way you can like kill people, I think I will absolutely adore that game. But it's I just know that they're very very well crafted. They're very good, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I might stream it someday too because I feel like you just need to get the patience to actually work through the levels.
Sure.
And when I played the demo of the game, I just didn't add any
Yeah.
any patience. I just wanted to do it, and that's my fault. That's not the way that that you play the game.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, you die. Come on, give me
Oh,
more
is that
hits.
true, Cold? Thank you for the heads up. I'll keep an eye out for that. Thank you. Yeah,
Yes, Cole. This is a collab stream, so the chats emerge
I've
into
emerged.
one chat to rule them all.
Yeah. It's all good.
You
But yeah,
die.
but yeah,
Oh
thank
no,
you.
kill me.
I'll bear that in mind. Thank you, because I got like the first game on it, so because they're all part of a bundle now, right? You can't really buy them individually
Yes.
now. I got the
Yeah.
first one for cheap, but I know that there's a deluxe version that gives you more. So it
It's
gives you like the
definitely
other
weird.
two games,
Like
right?
you,
So yeah,
it's definitely weird. Like they have so many packs, let's say,
yeah,
that you need to know, which one you will want to buy. Otherwise, yeah,
yeah,
you're just missing out on stuff.
yeah. Just whatever you do, don't buy World of Assassination. But well, there we go. I've shot myself in the foot.
But I mean, when did you buy it? 'Cause, if it was a long time ago, it is.
I got it a bit
That's
ago, to be fair. I think I got it when Hitman 1 and 2 were out, so it was a while ago. So as it like when
Yeah.
it was not, Hitman 3 wasn't even out yet, so I got it a while back. But I think I now only own World of Assassination, like the original, because of that.
Yeah,
So
so
that's it.
like even back then, there
Yeah.
wasn't
I
that
think-
big of a thing.
Yeah, so I think it's changed over to that. I'm pretty sure I don't have 2 off the back of that as well. All I know is like it rebranded itself, the World of Assassination and stuff like that. You can upgrade to deluxe from this point on. Okay, cool. Okay, as long as I can upgrade and I'm not locked to just owning what like the not good one or like the not complete one, that's fine.
Come on, snipers. I want to kill you. Ah, missed. Damn, this guy with the huntsman keeps killing me.
Yeah, the huntsman's kind of spooky. Oh yeah, I need to send you the huntsman. I'll do that in a few. I'll probably actually make this my last game if that's alright, dude, because I need to be departing pretty much
Yeah.
at 3 on the dot. So that's
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fine. I also need to go clean the house and go shopping.
yeah, no worries. Yeah, no worries. This has been fun though. If you ever have like any other games you want to stream at any point, if you need another person,
Yeah,
just
for
let me
sure.
know. I'll be down.
For sure. I don't know which other games we could stream though. We would need to check. See
Yeah,
which
we'll
one.
see. We'll see what we've got. Yeah.
Yeah. I would imagine, just bias speaking, because I've been playing a lot of Crusader Kings 3. That would be like a fun game to play multiplayer with, not only you but like multiple people.
Yeah, I'd be down.
Um,
I've never played it, so I'd be absolutely shit. But I'd be down to run my civilization to the ground. I'm down. on game?
I mean, I'm absolutely shit at it. I don't even know how to play it yet.
Yeah,
Like I understand 5% of the game, I would say.
yeah,
Uh, Still fun to play though, because you get to build your own kingdom. You get to uh, choose your spouse and have kids, and then those kids,
yeah.
inherit your
You can make a
things.
bloodline.
It's
You can make the your own happy family, happy royal family.
sure, yeah,
Sure. Well, not so functional royal family, whichever way it goes, but it is what it
yeah.
is.
If not, we could check other things. We
Yeah,
could
I
check other
honestly, I'd be
things.
down to check it out. I think I might own it on Epic. Can you still play with people if one person has it on Steam and one person has it on like Epic or something?
Uh, Good question. I never checked.
Okay, I might want to check that. But yeah, no,
Are
I'd
you
be down.
describing Sims there? I mean, you know what? You know what? Um, I guess you could describe Crusader Kings 3 or Crusader Kings in general as 80% Sims.
Yeah,
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. I'm exaggerating. But
I know that a lot of it is sort of just like family management, making sure that
it
like your
it
your
really
son
is. It
doesn't
really
go off
is.
and start a war with France or something. You know what I mean,
It really
it's that
is.
kind of
And
vibe.
depending on the family that you marry into, you get different experiences.
Yeah,
You can inherit different kingdoms and stuff like that.
yeah,
So it definitely is.
yeah. No, I'd be down to check it out though. I think it could be fun.
Yeah, for
Might see if we
sure.
can get some other like stream folk in. I know that Flawbury wants to get back into streaming again when he can. So I don't know, Flawbury, if you're there, if you own it. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll wait and see.
Another one that we can also give it a try, which um Bull, for example, also plays, and I play with him, is Sea of Thieves.
Oh
He
fuck yeah! I've been meaning to go back to Sea of
Yeah,
Thieves. So yeah, I'd be down. I'd be very down.
there you go. There you go, Cole. We found another inmate. Not inmate, another
That's
mate.
fine. So I notoriously I'm known for doing Dave work in games like Sea of Thieves. So my friends will commit me to Dave work. I enjoy this. I enjoy the most like menial, boring tasks possible, like patching the boat and like
Hmm.
getting water off the ship and just like loading cannons and shit like that. That's my vibe. I don't like doing anything that's super important. I like being I like being essentially the janitor of the boat. So
Okay,
if you guys want the maintenance man to join you, I'm very happy to be the maintenance man. That's not a problem. That's
so
okay.
that's pretty much what I did with Cole. He did everything else. I just made sure that I took the water out of the boat, out of the
Yeah.
ship, and fixed the holes. Nothing else. He did everything else. That's all I was good for. But yeah, that's also an option. That's actually a great option too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sea of Thieves is cool. Like, I haven't played it. When was the last time I played Sea of Thieves? It's been a hot minute since I played it last. I played it last
Yeah.
September. It's the last time I played it, so it's nearly been a year.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'd be down. I'd be down. Let me know. I'd be down.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Alrighty.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's gonna be it. Thank you, Pedro, for playing with me for a bit. It's been very nice. It's been good. Nice bit of TF2. It's been good.
Yeah, pretty damn good. I'm also
Pretty damn
gonna
good.
go as well. Gonna do some stuff around the house. So next time I'll be back with more Witcher, hopefully.
Good luck. That's all I can say. You'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be all good.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. Have a good one, guys. Take it easy.
Yeah, bye guys. Thank you very much for joining.